I don't want to be that guy that puts the sole blame on the cause of my favorite team losing or any team losing. I don't want to be that guy that puts that sole blame on the shoulders of the officiating crew. And I'm not going to be that guy today. But you can't tell me that something fishy isn't going on here. The Minnesota Vikings, their second to last possession, 4th and 12 at the Chiefs' 24-yard line. Kirk Cousins throws a deep shot to Jordan Addison in the end zone. And the Chiefs defender clearly had his back turned, and not only that, on top of that, had his hands underneath of Jordan Addison's shoulder pads. What happened? A flag came out. Clear defensive pass interference. Ball should be spotted at the Chiefs' 1-yard line. And something happened. The officiating crew got together and had a conversation. Now, normally this is brief. This is, all right, bro, the penalty, what is it? Who's the penalty on? Give me the player's number. Bam, let's move on. But it wasn't that. This extended beyond that. It was a lengthy conversation. I'm like, what are they talking about? This is a clear DPI. And then all of a sudden, it goes to commercial break. They come back, and I see that it's not the Vikings' ball. It's turnover on downs. Chiefs, they get possession. 1st and 10. Are you kidding me? They threw the flag out. The flag was thrown. You saw it in real time, a penalty happening that should have been called. And you decide to go ahead and pick it up? See, you're not allowed to say anything. If you're a coach or a player, you're not allowed to say anything about a referee, about an officiating crew, because you'll get fined. And the more that you keep talking, the more that you double down will increase the fines. But Justin Jefferson doing this, oh my God, that's terrible for the league. We can't have that. But these bum-ass referees displaying clear buffoonery. Listen, I saw a man by the name of Tim Donaghy admit that he was on a fix during NBA games. How do you explain your way out of that? That was BS. But it wasn't all on that one play, which should have resulted in the game being tied 27-all. But the Vikings, they had a plethora of issues put themselves in that situation. Number one, what did we talk about in the preview? Eliminating mistakes, turnovers. First possession, Josh Oliver, nice pass to him, gets a first down and more, fumbles the football. And this is happening within just multiple players. You can't even pin it down to one guy. It's on Josh Oliver. Goodness, KJ Osborne had one. TJ Hawkinson had one. Ed Ingram had 2 turnovers so far this season. Oddly enough, from an offensive lineman, how is that possible? Justin Jefferson had one. Kirk Cousins, a pick 6. This is just part of who you are. And speaking of Josh Oliver, why is this man, I believe it was definitely in the second half, but definitely in the fourth quarter, why is Josh Oliver running a fly route to where, Kirk Cousins, he targets him on that play and it goes right through his hands? That's not part of his game. Why is he in that position to begin with? That's coaching. We'll get to that in a second. Secondly, Justin Jefferson, through the first 3 quarters, why is this just a repetitive issue? This is something clearly between the coach and the quarterback. Justin Jefferson, through the first 3 quarters, had just 5 targets. He had 6 targets for the game. I know he got hurt. There was some slippage. I saw it through the live stream. People were chiming in saying that it's a hamstring issue, non-contact. Hopefully he can get healthy sooner rather than later, but certainly healthy. Why is this an issue to where first and second downs, you are setting yourselves up for third and long tight butt situations to where, okay, first down, if we are going to pass, we'll do play action. We'll dump it off to Josh Oliver. We'll dump it off to Alexander Madison. We'll dump it off to TJ Hockenson, who we'll get to in just a second. And then second down, we'll run the ball. And then third down, all right, this is high stakes. Now let's throw it to Jefferson or Jordan Addison. It doesn't have to be this way. You don't have to make it so hard. But we talk about this game after game after game. TJ Hockenson is getting paid nearly $18 million per year. He is the highest paid tight end in the league. I counted 3 drops for him today alone. Through the first 4 games, he entered this week with about 203 yards receiving. He's getting basically 50 yards a game. That's pathetic. At this point, and by the way, I've never seen just an immediate regression like this after the money, after the contract is signed. I've never seen anything like this in my life. You're no better than, at this point, Irv Smith Jr., who I'd rather have at this point at a fraction of the cost. I'd rather have Johnny Munt out there, bro. TJ Hockenson is not helping this team at all. You can't catch the ball? Really? Highest paid tight end in the league? And by the way, this contract is locked in with the team through at least the end of the 2025 season. Next year, he has a cap hit of $14 million. The year after that, $15 million. There's no getting away from it. I'm about done with this dude, bro. We're 5 games in. You've contributed nothing to this team. 1-4 now. You're part of the reason why. And lastly, time management, bro. Coaching. Kevin O'Connell. Play calling, play designs, time management. Give it to somebody else. Because you're not ready for it. Clearly. The Vikings wasted all 3 timeouts in the second half. They burned their 3rd timeout with 9 minutes and 5 seconds left in the 4th quarter. And that's on a play. That's on 4th and 1, a long one that Kansas City had no intention of running an actual play. They were going hard count. They ended up punting the ball. You wasted a timeout on that. Before that, you burned the timeout by challenging a clear catch by Travis Kelce. Clear catch. You don't have someone upstairs in your headset saying, hey, bro, don't challenge this. You're not going to win it. I saw the replay a couple of times in slow motion. Travis Kelce, he's on his back. Ball is in his hands. Don't do it. What are you thinking? You're a nice guy, Kevin O'Connell. But I can't find what. Josh Oliver is running a fly route. Why? And the ball goes through his hands. Jordan Addison last week is blocking for Justin Jefferson on a screenplay. Why? You're executing a blanket game plan that you will use regardless of the players that you have. Use a game plan based off of the talent that you have. You're not doing, honest to God, I can't find one aspect of Kevin O'Connell in terms of coaching to where I'm like, go ahead, pimp, you got it. You X's and O's. I can't find one thing. You're good. You're a nice guy, and I feel like you're a good communicator. But in terms of coaching, at this point, nothing's changing. We're still talking about Justin Jefferson not getting targets. Player personnel. We're still time management. We're still talking about all these things. Bro, you got to give it to somebody else. Wes Phillips, somebody. Yes, that was a BS penalty that got picked up. I don't care about the NFL and the press coverage or whatever else. I don't care if I ever talk to a player or a team. There is some fix that is in with that game. But with that said, the Vikings, too many mistakes to where you put yourselves in this situation. You're 1-4 for a reason.